Hey, YouTube, could you stop fucking us small creators, please? Please stop fucking us. I don't want to be fucked anymore by YouTube. Well, over the past couple of days, YouTube news is starting to blow up with more ways that they could fuck us over. I mean, how many possible ways could you discourage anyone from being a YouTuber at this point? I mean, I'm a little YouTuber. You know, I got 10,000 subs. It took me a fucking shit ton of work and labor and content creation just to get those 10,000 motherfuckers to subscribe to me. Apparently you're only showing like a very small portion of them when I post something, you know, so of those 10,000 subscribers, currently maybe 300 or 400 of them get to watch my videos or get notified or give a shit. I don't know, maybe they just subbed and they don't want to watch my shit. That's interesting too. And at the same time, repeatedly you guys turn this algorithmic switch on, which I don't know how the fuck it works anymore. I mean, for a little while there, the only reason I hit 10,000 is something I did or talked about or something flipped a switch, and lo and behold, the floodgates open and I got exposure. I got, even Thomas DeLauer came and watched one of my fucking videos, or he claims he's been watching me a long time, so, you know, well, there's that. But, you know, and then just like that, the switch for now, this is what's confusing me, because I've been demonetized repeatedly for past videos where I talk a lot of shit about industry and health and keto, and I get the yellow icon. Since I've been out here on the road doing these travel videos, which I still swear, I still talk the same, it's just I'm not talking about that topic, and all of those are monetizable, some of which I got like 400 or 500 views on, and it's making more money than some of my videos that have thousands of views. Fuck! I mean, it is very, very frustrating being on this platform on YouTube. Now, I'm lost all faith that I'm gonna be a fucking YouTuber at this point. The only reason I'm even putting videos here is because some of you fund those videos. You've said, please post on YouTube, here's money, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm doing it. But if not for that, I would have abandoned YouTube at this point. So I gotta think about my future as a content creator in regards to the YouTube platform. I'm never gonna stop being a content creator, but I'm finding that I'm actually enjoying my DLive content creation more, and it's also more economically fucking viable for me. You know, or commercially viable. Now, you might be wondering, what are you bitching about now, dickhead? I'm tired of you bitching about YouTube. We want you to stay on YouTube. Make videos for YouTube, dickhead. We don't want to follow you anywhere else. We're just YouTube, 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 YouTube. Well, that's all well and good. But if YouTube doesn't show my videos to fucking people, or if it outright can apparently ban you. Okay, so you might be wondering, what am I talking about? Well, YouTube updated their terms of service. And they put this little, not so subtle fucking way of telling you that we don't give a fuck about you if you don't make us money in the thing. And it's a nice, vaguely worded thing that pretty much says that they can remove your YouTube account or delete you if you are not commercially viable. So there's all kinds of ways to interpret this shit. And of course, YouTube is, I think they explained it a little bit in a tweet, but even that was fucking vague in its explanation. So YouTube hasn't been making money for a long time. They've either been breaking even or in the red. And most recently, they got their ass handed to them by the FTC in terms of content targeting children, which no kids watch my shit. It's a straight up 0% under the age of 24 watching my videos. Fair enough. Good. I'm not trying to reach that audience necessarily. I mean, I would like it if they learned about health, but that's not who I'm targeting. I'm targeting mainly people that are into what I do and into lifestyle change, and generally kids aren't looking at this shit. They don't care about nutrition, they don't care about minimalism for sure, and they don't care about any of the other shit that I do, which is fine. I'm great. I'm happy with that. But am I going to get the collateral damage from the changes there? I already got to go through apparently and tick a little question mark on whether my fucking videos target kids or not. Because I just noticed that popped up today. So I got to go back through all 400 of my videos, or else I'm going to get fucked? Is that basically what that is? Not that it's worth my time, because a lot of my old videos only get maybe 5 or 6 views a month. So if you throttle those, it's really not going to fucking make a difference in terms of ad revenue. You've already throttled my exposure. Like, a video's good for maybe 2,000 or 3,000 impressions. Maybe 8,000 or 9,000 impressions on some of the more clickbaity shit. And then you don't show my fucking thumbnails to anybody. So how can I bring in new people? My channel is, once again, not getting impressions. You know, it's not just because you suck. You got to let people make the decision that you suck. You know, if you think that my channel might die because I suck at this, well, you might be right. But how do I know that if you're not showing my thumbnails to people and they're not clicking through and telling me I suck? I'm not getting ratioed on my videos. Everyone seems to be happy with what I've been doing, for the most part. Every once in a while, I get a motherfucker who says, "No, I don't like you, I'm unsubbing." Okay, yeah, that's great. But they're taking that decision away from the viewer and putting it into this algorithm. And how am I supposed to be commercially fucking viable if you won't even let me grow? If I can't grow my YouTube channel. And I'm arguably ahead of a lot of YouTubers. I see YouTubers all the time that are putting tons of work into content and getting like 40 views on their video. Total, over a fucking 1 month span. And if I was getting those kind of numbers, I probably wouldn't post very often on YouTube. Because why? It's not commercially fucking viable for the amount of work I do. You know, I just sat working on my channel, posting another video in Starbucks here while I'm on the road on vacation for about 4 hours here in Louisiana, sitting here trying to get the content out, trying to update my email list, trying to do all of the administrative shit I do, and researching this latest change, which takes effect December 10th. So now YouTube's been operating at a loss. They can delete channels or restrict service to anyone who is not commercially viable. So who can that include? It's a pretty wide open interpretation. If I get the yellow icon consistently, or if my entire channel gets the yellow icon, stands to reason you're not going to make as much money on ads on my channel, Google. That would mean that the fact that I put up long-form videos that take up lots of bandwidth and storage space, even though they're using the VP9 codec, which is not a lot of storage space per person. That being said, I'm taking up valuable server resources. Video hosting is not cheap. Try and do it anywhere else and you'll see. You know, even on DLive, they just shortened it from 7-day replays to 3, but it seems to have not taken effect yet, but it says it now, so it's probably going to come soon. Video hosting online is, there's other players in the game, but they're all either very low video quality or cost you an arm and a leg for video hosting. So, are you saying that if you're hosting our content, and we're not making you money, or we're not advertiser friendly, or we're edgy, or we're pieces of shit, that you're going to stop our account, well, then there goes YouTube. That was the whole premise of YouTube. Anybody could create videos, grow an audience, and turn it into a full-time business. Those days are done. If you were trying to start a YouTube channel, more power to you. I'm lucky if I'm going to keep the audience I have, to be honest with you at this point, because they could throw that switch at any time and my subscriber count will stop going up. It's already dwindling off from the little boost that I had recently. And essentially, you know, it's a revolving door of subscribers. People come, people go. If they throttle your exposure and they don't let new people come in, then as people go, they're not replaced with new subscribers. Your channel starts to decline or become stagnant and die. And then they're not putting any of your videos in front of people, so you're not bringing in new people even on your older videos that were popular. A lot of the topics I talk about don't have a time limit. Like fat fasting, for example. I could talk about that. That's a popular topic. That brought me a lot of new subscribers. That video is throttled now. It's not getting impressions anymore because of their shitty algorithm. You know, I brought in a lot of subscribers over the years on some of my videos that have 50,000 plus views. But that's a trickle now of exposure. Not as many people get to see that video's there. It's a timeless subject, but people come in sporadically on that. It's not enough to sustain the channel as subscribers leave. You know, I do something, I say something, I fucking piss somebody off. I'm not here to keep everybody happy, so be it. But, you know, people come, people go. And when they turn that switch off, then more people go than come in. So I'm making on ad revenue on my videos anywhere between $5 and $40 on average, with the occasional video that skyrockets up to, say, you know, $100, $150. Those are rare, by the way. There's maybe 5 videos I have that have earned me up to $200 in ad revenue. And it took years for that to get to that, to mature to that level of income. On average, when I put a video out, in the first 30 days, it's making me $5 to $8. You know, unless I put a viral one out that somehow is not demonetized, that people watch the ads for. I mean, there's all kinds of things that go into this. But on average, I'm only making about $5 a video, which means YouTube's probably making about $5 per video. And I upload videos that are sometimes an hour long in 4K. So the $5 they're making off of me might not be offsetting the cost for them storing my video, for them serving my video, for them showing my video to people in search results, for them showing anything, and not to mention that they seem to be pushing us little guys out and making room for the big guys. So now they have this clause in there that says they don't have to justify shit. You know, and yes, it could be challenged in court because it is a contract between us working creators and their platform. But at the same time, they could be like, fuck you, kick you off, and then there's nothing you can do about it, really. It's their platform. I think it's dumb that they're doing that because I'm a viewer. I'm a big consumer of YouTube video. And as I see my content that I watch diversify and go to other platforms, I will follow them there. And I just wanted to get on here and kind of talk about this with you guys as I'm concerned with my future here on the YouTube platform. I'm not making any drastic changes to the way I'm doing things yet. I want to see how it all plays out. Maybe they'll come to their senses. Maybe things won't be as stupid. Maybe they'll turn the switch back on again while I wait patiently with, you know, under 1,000 views per video that I'm uploading. That, you know, that's something that's worth my time, right? Worth tons of time I put into it. The only reason I'm going to do that is for my generous subscribers that have funded the time I spend making videos. if I don't get that funding, I'm not going to spend time on this platform. That's going to be going forward. But thankfully, there's people that have made sure that I make at least $20 per video that I post, regardless of whether it gets ad revenue or not. So what worries me is if I continue on that path where you guys are funding my time that I spend making videos, but YouTube stops making money because they're not either monetizing or they're not making ad revenue or what have you, and they're not showing my shit, and my channel's slowly stagnating, to where maybe only 200 or 300 of you are watching a video at a time, and meanwhile there's no new subscribers coming in, and even that works in a trickle. The people that are funding videos now aren't going to fund it forever. They're not going to fund my channel going forward. So it's that revolving door will close. There'll be less videos. There'll be less growth. And I see my channels writing on the walls. Whereas on DLive, I've made more on DLive in my first 6 months on that platform than I did the first couple years of YouTube. And I still make more right now via DLive per month than I do with YouTube ad revenue. But that's all user funded. And they take a very small cut at DLive, so it's very, encouraging to a creator to be on that platform. In the meantime, what can I do? I mean, it's my days are numbered on YouTube if this goes through and if it plays out the way I think it's going to play out. And that's if you're not monetizable. And a lot of the things I say and topics I talk about are not good for the corporate world or industry necessarily. They could either just silence, let my channel stagnate and nothing, take away monetization completely, take away my ability to upload, delete my channel, delete my whole Google account. There's a big fiasco that just happened with that, where one of the Markiplier, who I've never watched, I don't even know what his videos or channel is about, but there's this thing where he apparently had people like write different symbols or emojis to vote in the comments of his video, and ended up getting a bunch of the people watching his video banned because they were spamming. Their entire Google account, Gmail, all of that, banned. Suspended. Because they were doing what he wanted them to do in the comments. And if they're exercising that level on just something like that, imagine if your channel is not making them any money. If you're not even monetized. If you're just uploading videos and hoping for the best. They might take away your ability to do that. Now, I understand they got to make money. I'm not disputing that. But I think they're going about it the wrong way. The reason YouTube is where it is today in terms of the amount of eyes that are on it and the amount of people watching it isn't because they're running fucking shit that you can watch on Netflix and cable TV, which is what they're trying to push. We didn't come here to YouTube for that. I don't, as a viewer, watch YouTube videos because I want to see fucking mainstream shit. I don't. If I wanted to watch mainstream shit, I'd go watch Netflix, which I'm not even subscribed to. I'd go and watch cable TV. I would do all of these things. I have access to all of this, and I don't spend my watch time there. We all have a limited amount of time that we spend watching shit, and I've been watching it shit on YouTube, but if all the good shit that I like watching goes somewhere else, then so am I. And so will thousands of other people will go to other platforms because that's where the content they want is. And it seems like every couple months, YouTube is fucking their creators just a little bit more every day and pushing out people with millions of subscribers, with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I find it disturbing when I come across a channel that has 300,000 subscribers that I watch, and they're getting maybe 1,000 to 2,000 views per video in the first month. That's an algorithm problem. You're telling me of those 300,000 fucking people that maybe 1 to 10,000 of them actually give a shit about the channel they subscribe to and are watching the videos consistently? Come on. They're starving out the little guys. It's the writing's on the wall. This is not a career move. If you're thinking of becoming a YouTuber and doing it full time for money, first of all, unless you're a minimalist, it's damn near impossible. I'm able to do it because I do shit like this. You know, live in my car for periods of time. I live in a small room for a very modest amount of money. It's shit like this that will stop the up and comers. They're turning off the point of entry. They're not gonna delete everyone. No, and I don't think they're gonna even delete me. They're gonna let me die, because that way you guys who watch my shit don't get pissed off at YouTube. They don't want you viewers to be pissed. And so they're easing the fucking of the creators in. But they are fucking us. So if you watch a lot of YouTube videos and you have a lot of favorite YouTubers out there, the storm is coming. It's been updated in the, between YouTube losing money consistently over the years. They're still trying to spend tons of money bringing in big mainstream creators while stepping and stomping and suppressing us little guys. YouTube's gonna be another Netflix. And let me give you a little information, YouTube, that wants to be Netflix. I'm seeing Netflix numbers drop. I myself am not a subscriber to Netflix because I got tired of the same fucking shitty content that they're pushing out over and over again on Netflix. I'm just not interested. Even shows that I used to like have become shit. The only thing I ever liked was documentaries, and turns out there's lots of documentaries here on YouTube that I can watch that I don't need to worry about. And if you guys start stifling, I watch true crime shit all the time. I love true crime. There's some great content creators that do tons of good true crime content and documentaries and research here on YouTube. And yet you're starting to strangle them as well. So what happens when you cut them down? And I can't find any good true crime shit to watch anymore because you're worried about violence or whatever. YouTube's becoming a place devoid of an environment that can foster the kind of creative content that I want to watch. So leaving this, if my channel dies, it's not the end of the world for me. I have other skills. I can be a photographer full time and just take pictures all over the place. I'm not worried about that. If that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. But at the same time, I like having a voice. I like expressing myself. And I have other platforms now to do that. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about it, that I don't know if I'm commercially viable. I don't know if December 10th is the last day of my channel, if they decide that I'm not commercially viable for them. There's a lot of retroactive changes that are, like the whole thing where I have to go through all my videos apparently and check the little boxes. I don't know if that's something I have to do, but I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not going to spend time. If you delete all those videos, okay, I still have them on my backups. I'll start a replay thing on DLive where I replay old videos that are deleted off YouTube. No problem. I'll throw them in my subscriber lounge on my website. So if you're not following me on my email list, the whole reason I started the email list is because of something like this coming down the pipe. I've seen the writing on the wall when it came to YouTube. Probably started seeing the writing on the wall over a year ago. If you like my content and you want to follow whatever it is I do, whether I'm talking about nutrition, keto, minimalism, travel, music, any of the things that I enjoy making content around, I implore you, please subscribe to my email list, because that's going to be, when the shit hits the fan, that's going to be how I stay in touch with you guys. Also, follow me on DLive. I can't send out an email every time I stream, but I am still going to be an active streamer on DLive, sometimes randomly, sometimes scheduled. Right now it's random because I'm traveling. And if you're not following me there, you won't get the notifications, which sometimes take a while to go out, I think. But if you have the app on your phone, then you get notified if you're following me on DLive. So follow me on DLive. Subscribe to my email list on ScottTheTruckDriver.com. I'm going to start doing, in addition to the content that is funded to go to YouTube, I'm going to be doing exclusive streams, exclusive videos on DLive. I may eventually post to Minds as well, some exclusive content, but almost all of my exclusive content that I do will be available in the subscriber lounge, which you get access to when you sign up for my email list entirely for free. So if you're ever looking at YouTube and you haven't seen anything from me in a while and you kind of want to see some videos from me, the email list is the way to go, because there's already a ton of audio podcasts and stuff available for you there. I'm going to continue to search for other platforms that I'm not about BitChute because of the video quality and upload, mainly the upload issues, not necessarily the video quality. But I have a hard time uploading videos to that platform for some reason. It fails a lot, and some videos work, some don't. I haven't uploaded there in a while. Whereas DLive's easy. I just stream. And I can stream my videos there, too. I can do what I call premieres on there, where I just stream my video. And the video quality is good enough for that. Now, granted, I only get 3 days unless I'm a verified partner to host on that platform. But I'm working on that, and the level of growth I've seen has been organic enough, and it has worked enough where I feel I could achieve that on that platform. So DLive has the potential for me to grow, whereas YouTube is the potential for me to die. That's what I'm faced with as a creator. And ultimately what it boils down to, I may just have to go back to making my money other ways, and whatever that may entail. Might even get back in a truck if it worse comes to worse. If it comes to that. I wish it wouldn't, but I'm not, I gotta survive. So let me know what you think in the comments about all of this. I'm not announcing any major changes other than there will be more exclusive content on these other platforms that you will not get here on YouTube. Some of the podcasts I do will be DLive exclusive and subscriber lounge exclusive going forward. You can get the majority, if not all, of my content via ScottTheTruckDriver.com. If you want to keep up with my latest videos, I have that blog there. You'll see all the videos I post are mirrored in my blog on ScottTheTruckDriver.com. And if I post on another platform, they'll be in the blog. The email will be a way for me keeping in touch with you, notifying you when I got a bunch of new videos up, or where they're at, or talking about any news pertaining to my content creation. I will continue to evolve my website and figure out ways of delivering content to you guys, in ways of being able to do that, to be able to have the time to do that when I'm not spending time and, making money elsewhere. So there's that. So that's all I wanted to say. I think YouTube is making another poor choice on top of the numerous other choices. Now, I feel for them. This is not an easy... You upload in, 500 hours of content a minute is uploaded to YouTube? There's no way all of us can make a living on there, or even get an audience. If you're uploading 500 hours of content every minute, is there enough content consumption to take in that content? I mean, are people watching YouTube all the time? Remains to be seen. But as YouTube is not putting the good, the good content in front of people, instead putting the mainstream content in front of people, you're going to find viewership of YouTube goes down in general because people don't want to watch that shitty content. You know, I don't want to watch CNN on YouTube. I don't want to watch fucking mainstream celebrities on YouTube. I don't watch any of them. I don't watch Jack Black or fucking Will Smith or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't watch their channels. They're not even I'm not even subscribed to any of them fucking people. So that should tell you right there, you're barking up the wrong tree. But they think that's where the money is. You know, they need to get over this whole advertiser-driven business model and maybe come up with a membership to where people can subscribe to their favorite channels financially. Split it up. Make it $1 to watch a channel. Like, have like a trial period, like a 30-day trial on a channel. And, you know, if you like that channel's content and want to continue watching it, then have people pay $1, you know, a month to those content creators. And some of us will watch a lot of content creators. We'd end up paying $20, $30 a month for content. And we'd also be a lot, you know, the market would decide at that point, and then YouTube would make its money. I'm sure they'd take half of that, as they do almost half of the live stream revenue anyway. So, you know, some thoughts. If you make YouTube entirely reliant on advertisers as a business model, we're going to see cable and mainstream television that is safe. And a lot of the creativity, originality, and edgy content will go away to other platforms where they're welcomed with open arms. Just saying. So before you hate on me and tell me I suck because of that's why my channel's not going anywhere, look, I'm not the only one that's affected by this. A lot of people I watch are affected by this. Some severely, some financially crippled because of it. Some, it's disheartening. So, I just wanted to vent. I'm in Louisiana right now. And I'm on my way to New Orleans. I should make it to New Orleans probably by the end of the day today. Taking my sweet time. I'm not in a big hurry right now. But if you like my shit and you want me to make more shit, tell YouTube to stop fucking us over. And in the meantime, like and subscribe. Do all of that. But also share my content because the algorithm's not putting my shit in front of eyes. I'm not getting impressions. The only recommendations for my videos are from my videos. That's like an endless feedback loop. I looked in my recommendations, you know, where they show you on the side and they recommend your video to people. All of them are my other videos. Like, as in somebody found me on the search page, went to my videos, and then they get recommended. Or they're already subscribed to me, they're watching my videos, and then it gets recommended. As far as watching other people's videos and me showing up in the recommendation thing, that's non-existent for me. So no one's coming in that way. I already have shown that on several topics I'm not ranking very highly in the searches, so people aren't getting impressions that way. They're not letting me grow. Again, that's life, I guess. Life goes on. I'll just keep creating and putting it wherever. And if I can't pay the bills with this anymore, then I can't pay the bills with it anymore. Life goes on. All right. But thankfully, I want to thank, once again, my generous contributors that have funded videos over the past couple months. And I also want to thank those of you who continue to fund me on DLive in terms of your contributions through the Lemon system now. And that I will say, you guys have kept me enthusiastic about streaming on DLive. You know, even though I don't get as many views, I still am doing pretty well over there. To the point where I'm going to continue to stream there, because if you all have been just awesome with that. Some of you very generous over time. So I appreciate all of you. Don't worry, I'm still creating content. I'm not changing anything. I'm just saying every once in a while I'm going to do some shit for the people that are taking care of me on DLive and the people that are subscribing to me through ScottTheTruckDriver.com. because that, I believe, is my future for content creation, not YouTube as a platform. So I'm still going to put videos on YouTube. This isn't goodbye. This is, you're going to get some content as it's funded by the people that have taken care of my channel, until such time that YouTube deems me not commercially viable and just deletes my fucking channel. And if I disappear, if I ever disappear off YouTube, look at ScottTheTruckDriver.com. I pay for that shit. That's my little space on the web to keep in touch with all of you without any motherfuckers fucking with it. That's the importance of keeping up with the people you want to watch, the people you want to consume, whose content you want. Follow them on their independent platforms, their websites, any other platforms they're posting to. Participate. I know it's a pain in the ass, but the days of just going your one-stop shopping in YouTube are numbered because of these changes. I'm sorry, And to you creators who may be watching this, because I know that you're like me, you're concerned about this, diversify, man. Start up other platforms, post in more than one place, and grow your audience as best you can through interacting, through talking to people, anything that you can do to circumvent these algorithms, even if it comes down to just going into forums and talking to people about what you do and all of that. Share. It's not as easy as letting the YouTube algorithm allow you to grow, but the only way you can grow now as a content creator, an independent content creator, is to do all of this marketing yourself, even if it means taking out ads on certain platforms just to drive content. Maybe what you have to do going forward. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll right the ship, but it's not a good day to be a fucking YouTuber. Head to ScottTheTruckDriver.com and leave a tip in the virtual tip jar. And for every $20 received, I will fund up to 4 videos per week. And then anything over that is considered a tip for that week. Cutoffs are on Sunday. I will keep on chugging along with that as my economically or commercially viable option for funding the amount of time and effort it takes to put my YouTube videos out. So yeah, there's that. And have a nice motherfucking day. Commercially viable. It's a nice way to fucking say we're just gonna ban whoever we want. I like it when you put terms like that just gives you the power to ban whoever they want, completely devastating them economically if they're full-timers, completely censoring people that you don't like, all under the terms of commercially viable. Good, nice little legal jargon way of destroying your own platform. I appreciate you, YouTube. Good job. Yeah. Have a nice motherfucking day. I already said that, didn't I? I'm so frustrated with YouTube right now. Motherfuckers. Why? Why can't you just stop fucking up a good thing? We're not allowed to have nice things, people. It's not allowed anymore. No more nice shit for anyone. Fuckers.